Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and I was thinking about topics for my next video, like what should I do? What should Sunday's first video be? And then this thing popped into my head. Someone asked me this, Woody, if you lost all your subscribers and nobody knew who you were on YouTube, could you start over and be as successful? And it got the wheels kind of turning, not just about YouTube, but about being successful in general, and especially success as it relates to hard to succeed in jobs. So let's get talking. Do you guys know the Freddie W story? If you don't know Freddie W, you should. He's a YouTuber. He's gigantic. He makes really cool stuff. They're mostly in real life videos. And before he was on YouTube, what he did is he edited footage for like major films and stuff. But he wasn't like a hotshot or anything. It wasn't like, he was just killing it in Hollywood. What he did was the equivalent of this. Like, let's say, for example, there was a film shot and there was something in it that they didn't like a power cord laying on the ground that didn't belong in the scene. It supplied lights. He would do the equivalent of photoshopping that power cord off the ground hundreds of times all day long, right? If the shot lasts, I'll make something up, 10 seconds, that's 240 images that he needs to correct to remove that thing from the shot. That was his job, and he found it unsatisfying. So what he did is he manufactured his own luck. He decided to make a YouTube channel, make his own films, and now he's making things like Video Game High School, funded off as a Kickstarter project, and just really neat stuff. Freddie W made his own luck. And what's the cliche? Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. That's him, right? His preparation was his skill and his opportunity was YouTube. And he took those two things and put them together and he made himself big. Is he the only guy out there that knows how to do video effects? No, he's not the only one. But, something about him, right? He's a charming guy who does good videos and he hit it big. There are lots of people. Like, I wonder, sometimes I look at these professional baseball players and think, well, what really distinguishes them from the other people? It's hard to measure a professional baseball player. So there's a lot of things that go into it. A wide receiver, how many wide receivers are actually the best? How many other guys could have succeeded in that league? Anyway, there's a certain amount of luck to it. There's no doubt about it. But there's also a certain amount of, manufacturing your own luck that happens with this too. And it doesn't matter if it's YouTube, if it's athletics, if it's something else entirely, then, it's about making it happen for yourself. So it reminds me of this. Gabe Newell, I think that's his name. Gosh, I hope I pronounced it right. He's the owner of Valve. Valve makes video games. They make Left 4 Dead. They make CSGO, or Counter-Strike Go. They make Team Fortress, Portal, a lot of big games. So anyway, people were asking him how to get into the business as a games programmer. And he said, hire yourself, right? Hire yourself. And then, what? So then he went on to explain it. He's like, what we look for in a game developer is, it used to be someone who had written a game. Now we want someone who's written a game, someone who's had some customer feedback, responded to that customer feedback, improved their game in iterations and supported it. If someone's done that, then they're an ideal candidate. And he was like, yeah, but there's, people replied to him and said, yeah, but there's this thing, how do you get a job without experience? How do you get experience without a job? And he's like, nonsense. Hire yourself and make that happen. He says, go out there, write a game, push it out there and do some customer feedback and go through that cycle and turn it into something. What made Notch so successful? People don't know there's a lot of games very similar to Minecraft, right? He actually took some heat in the community, but not too much. I'm sure he's rolling in his millions. But there are games similar to that. So why did his explode? Why was it so good? Was it the game that was better? Did he have a little bit of luck? Maybe it's a little bit of both. But I do admire the man for creating his own job, for hiring himself, for going out there, making it happen. And it's the most successful indie game that I know of. If there's another one, I don't know, let me know in the comments. Quick note on the gameplay. At this point, the people in the stream were calling out my position to the other guy, so I get owned a couple times. But back to the question. If I lost all my subs and had to start over, would I be successful again? Well, it's hard to get lightning to strike twice, but you can do yourself a favor if you've got a great big tower there. And I think that's my answer. Would I be able to do this again? I hope so. I'm still the guy who works on his audio and video and does his very best to make the best videos that he knows how. I'm still the guy who's uploaded like 800 days in a row and you know, I've got 1,500 plus videos on this channel. I'm still a guy who's you know, made a lot happen for himself. Would I be? I tried to kill myself because I couldn't lose and I was done getting called out. Would I still have this? I don't know. I almost feel like my channel is the best case scenario on how things could have possibly worked out. But I also think that I wouldn't just be lost in the crowd, because there's something to be said for working really hard and the notion that it eventually will pay off. So that's my answer. All right, if you liked the video, be sure to click on like. I appreciate it when you do. If you're new around here, you click on subscribe in that top right blue box. 2 vids you may have missed. On the left, I explain the Black Ops 2 zombie modes, the new ones like Grief and Transit and Survivor. And yes, that's how they spell transit. And on the right, I talk about movie night, which was Friday's thing, and how happy it made me. So check those out and have a good day.